YouTube! Hi, I'm back. There has been a little bit longer of a break between this episode and my last one that I didn't plan for. Sorry, that was annoying. It's cold in my room. I didn't plan for because my other computer died. But I have a new one now. It's a lot nicer. So much nicer. I love this new computer a lot. The old one had to go, and I'm glad it's gone. And yeah, so I'm back on track now, hopefully, with my videos. Yeah, so, this video was going to be about Smash Bros. For the 3DS, but now I'm going to wait, postpone that till it comes out for the Wii U, because there's such bigger news that has happened in the nerd community. And I'm a little late on this video, I know I am. Marvel and DC. Hush, computer. Did not say you could speak. Hold on. That's how we handle that. Yeah, Marvel and DC blowing everyone's minds. Starting with DC releasing their 9 movies till 2014. As you can see, Green Lantern shirt. Green Lantern's not my favorite superhero, but I like Green Lantern a lot, so can't pick a favorite Green Lantern. They're all, Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan are pretty great. Jon Stewart's the Green Lantern I grew up with because of like the Justice League on Cartoon Network and stuff, but like Hal Jordan is the Green Lantern because he was the first human, so I like Hal. But anyways, it's not even the point. Like, me personally, I like DC better mostly because of all the animated stuff. Clearly, Marvel has, for a while now, excelling in live-action movies. And they're going to continue doing it with their announcement, which was really just kind of one-upping DC, because DC was like, here's 9 movies that we're going to do. Yeah, we're going to step up. We're stepping up our game. And Marvel goes, no. You might be trying to step up, but we are still in charge. Marvel just was like, oh yeah, that's nice. Here's ours. Drop the mic. So, alright, let's talk about what we got coming for DC. Starting with Batman vs. Superman. 2 years. Then we have the Suicide Squad, which I'm actually really excited about. I just started recently reading the comics on the Suicide Squad. And I think that's really awesome. New 52. Then Wonder Woman. Then the Justice League. So I'm assuming... I don't know how they're doing this, because I only imagine like Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman being the Justice League for that. Like, they're the only 3 characters they have. Because the following year we have The Flash and Aquaman, which... I love the Flash TV series right now. I think it's awesome because I love Arrow. So obviously I would love the Flash. I had no doubt in my mind because Grant is just such an adorable Barry Allen. And it's so cool. Aquaman. And I've been defending Aquaman for about a year now. Ever since Injustice came out is when I started defending Aquaman. Because Aquaman's badass. And people still make fun of him, but screw them. I'm excited that he's getting his own movie. And then, motherfucking Shazam. With The Rock being the Black Adam, and I think that is an amazing cast choice. I really do. I think that's awesome. And it's Shazam. I want to see who they get to play Billy Batson. That's my mainest. Yeah, I English a lot, guys. My main concern. Justice League 2. So now we have 2 more founding members into the Justice League, plus a random Shazam for whatever reason in the second one. Like, I don't know where DC's, like, going with this, because the following year we have Cyborg, which is going to be interesting. Why give Cyborg a standalone movie? There's so many other people. But, I mean, I like Cyborg, so I'm not really complaining that much. It's an interesting choice for someone to have a standalone movie, you know? And then a Green Lantern reboot. Because as much as I love Ryan Reynolds, and I love Ryan Reynolds, that movie was just bad. Just bad. I heard someone, I watched another YouTuber say that they would like to see that movie just go straight into Sinestro being the bad guy, and I think that would be a lot cooler than seeing the whole how Jordan becomes the Green Lantern and then Sinestro trains him, and then no, I'd rather kind of it be like he's been the Green Lantern, or more or less like he becomes the Green Lantern, a small amount of training from Sinestro, something minor happens with Sinestro, and then Sinestro becomes the bad guy, and then he fights Sinestro. That would be awesome. All in all, I'm super excited for the 9 movies that they released. I'm interested in the Suicide Squad lineup, because that's very important. Who's going to be in the Suicide Squad lineup? My assumption, the only two that I can really guess on, and it would probably be right, would be Harley Quinn and Deadshot, because those are the only 2, and Deadshot being the only one that should be definitely in it, because he's the only one out of all, like, most of the iterations of the Suicide Squad, he's the only one that's in all of them that I've ever really seen. Or he's in the Suicide Squad the most, I should say. And then Harley Quinn just because, well, she's been in it recently. So. But yeah, I'm excited for all of these movies. I'm excited for Wonder Woman, because I think she's deserved a standalone movie for a while now, and now she's just now getting it. But yeah, I'm very excited about this list, especially The Flash and Green Lantern. And then the motherfucking Justice League. Like, come on, let's be real. Moving on to Marvel. Because let's be real here. When they did this was huge. This was major. Starting with saying Captain America 3 was going to be Serpent Society, and everyone was just like, eh. And then turn around, bam! Guess what? It's really Civil War. Mind blown. Doctor Strange, and I really hope that Benedict Cumberbatch plays Doctor Strange, because I think that is an amazing casting call. And it's going to be awesome. Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I hope they introduce the other 3 members of the Guardians. Adam Warlock, Quasar, and Mantis. For those of you who don't know, there's actually 3 more members of the Guardians who all have fairly cool powers. So I do hope that those 3 show up. Thor Ragnarok, which I just recently found out was the cyborg Thor, the clone cybernetic Thor, that in Civil War, spoiler, but not really a spoiler since it's in the comic, and I don't know, the character that I'm about to mention probably won't even make it into the movie. The Thor clone robot kills Goliath, who's a guy that actually ends up using Pym particles to be able to make himself gigantic. So I guess that's going to be interesting. Then we have Black Panther, which I like T'Challa a lot. I really do. I think he's a badass, so I'm excited. Captain Marvel, and I don't know why they're calling it Captain Marvel, because we're probably just gonna be called. Everyone's just call her Ms. Marvel, because that's generally what she's called, Ms. Marvel. Carol Danvers, yeah. Which I think that's cool. Another female-led superhero movie. Should be pretty great. I just interested because I don't really like Ms. Marvel. I'm sorry. Not popular opinion, I'm sure, but I don't like her all that much. She's really annoying, to be perfectly honest. I find her to be a very annoying character. But after that, we have Inhumans, which I have no idea who they are, but I am excited nonetheless, because I think it should be interesting. It should be very fun to see a new set of heroes pop up. Ow. A new set of heroes to pop up, and I think it's going to be really cool. And then ending off with Avengers Infinity Wars, which will probably end the Civil War. So all these movies are going to be like Civil War-ish, and then Avengers Infinity War begins, and then the Civil War will probably be over at that point, because no one's going to have time to be fighting each other when we're fighting Thanos. So yeah. Given all of that, which is a lot to take in, because holy crap. Because honestly, when I found out about all the DC things, I was just utterly blown. I know people were surprised to see from Marvel the Hulk not getting a standalone movie. Oh, and by the way, Ant-Man is now officially part of Phase 2, not Phase 3, like it was originally going to be. So, should be interesting enough to see where he plays into all of the other movies. And I think it's an interesting choice that they're going with the second Ant-Man and not Pym, making Pym like an older character who's not really involved. I don't know how I feel about that, because I like Pym a lot. Because Pym eventually becomes Yellow Jacket, too, and that's very important, especially to Civil War, so... They've got some interesting choices, and, that's... they've made minor errors, but, they've all still been generally really good movies, so I'm not really complaining all that much. But yeah, just this whole thing is going to be pretty interesting, and as Benedict Cumberbatch, like I said, is going to be Doctor Strange. I was about to say Doctor Who. Although, let's be honest, if Benedict Cumberbatch were to be the Doctor, that'd be pretty freaking great. But that's not the point. Completely different subject. Yeah. The Punisher actually plays a pretty important part in Civil War too. So the fact that he's not going to be in it, that's... I don't think he can. Who owns Punisher? I don't know. It's a good question, but it's not Disney. I don't think it's Disney. I'm thoroughly excited, to be honest. This is going to be fun. For the next 6 years, the amount of it's the time of the superheroes right now. Because where'd it go? We've got 2 DC movies coming out for 4 years in a row. 2. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 to 3 Marvel movies from 2016 to 2018, and then 2019 wraps up their Phase 3. And from there they can fucking go anywhere as they want. But that's... 2016, we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 superhero movies. 2017, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 superhero movies. 2018, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, another 5 superhero movies. And in 2019, we'll have 3. And the following year, we'll still have 2 more DC movies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 movies! 18 superhero movies for the next 6 years. I don't know about you guys, but I am ecstatic for all of this. The inner nerd in me is going haywire right now. I can't even handle it. There's a lot of me ranting. The next video, wrap it up. It'll be me and a friend. Obviously, that's how this show is supposed to be working. I rant, and then I talk to someone, and we both rant together. Or we just, have some general discussion.